Hi, I'm Cookie Girl and I'm going to show you how to make a simple buttercream. This buttercream is good for piping petals, so it's a firmer buttercream than you would use for just piping swirls. So I'm going to show you how to do this. Okay, first thing we're going to do is take 125 grams of butter. I've already softened this in the microwave. If you remember, just leave it out of the fridge and it will come to room temperature in a few hours. But if you don't remember, just pop it in the microwave for 10-second bursts. Okay, so the butter's just softened up a bit more, and I'm now going to add the icing sugar. I'm not going to worry about sifting it. Now, the key thing at this point is to put the cover on top so we don't end up disappearing in a puff of icing sugar. Start on a slow speed. Now, depending on how soft your butter is, you may not need to add any milk. We want the consistency to be really quite firm so that when we're piping three-dimensional petals that lift up off the cupcake, they hold their shape. Okay, now all the icing sugar's incorporated, just about. We're going to give that a good mix. Now, this is a good sort of quite dry mixture, which is what we're looking for. Now, this is then going to be put into a piping bag with a rose petal nozzle, and then we can start piping some petals with it. Now, actually, what I'm going to do is I'm going to remove half of it, and then I'm going to colour the other half. Okay, now I just want a very pale pink, so I'm actually going to use red just because I've got some handy, but because it's red I'm going to use very little of it. I don't know if you can see that pink coming through. Showing. Let's have a look. Just put a tiny bit more. I think the contrast might not show so much on screen. That's really pretty. That's what I would call a ballet slipper pink. It's very subtle. I don't know if you can tell the difference, but if I get a little bit of the white, there's the white, and then a little bit of the pink. Does that show? Tell the difference there? Okay, so that's how you make butter icing that is the right consistency for piping flowers, so carnations, or daisies or roses or anything that is a three-dimensional shape that lifts up off the cupcake.